Kathleen Hoke, JD, is a professor and executive director of the Legal Resource Center for Public Health Policy at the Francis King Carey School of Law and the director of the Network for Public Health Law, Eastern Region.
If I look back on my career with the Office of the Attorney General, where I worked on consumer protection issues, some gun control issues, issues associated with child predation, and then ultimately in tobacco control, I see that common thread, and that was public health. And then I came here to the law school to direct the Legal Resource Center for then tobacco regulation, and really built up an expertise which expanded into other areas of public health law.
Professor Hoke developed and teaches the Public Health Law Clinic and the Legal Resource Center for Public Health Policy. She also teaches public health and the law, introducing students to the legal framework within which the public health system operates. The Network for Public Health Law provides technical assistance to national, state, and local public health professionals and their attorneys, legislators, and advocates who are working to develop sound public policy in this area.
We have a unique opportunity for students to participate in a public health law clinic. There's a wait list longer than the class list each semester, so that's exciting. But also the students do real work for our clients, for the network and for the Legal Resource Center. They are writing testimony, advocating for legislation before the Maryland General Assembly. They're writing amicus briefs in support of public health measures. They are working on policy briefs to put front and center some of the science and the law and policy that can respond to what we know might improve public health. And then at the end of the day, those students go out into the community and they're public health lawyers. And there is no better gift to a teacher to see your former students and now alumni out in this space doing well and doing good.
She also has become a leading expert on the state of reproductive health law after the Supreme Court's 2022 Dobbs decision that overturned Roe v. Wade. She has helped health departments and others understand the complex state of the law in their states, understand their authority, and forecast what might be on the horizon. Then in 2023, she worked to secure passage of Maryland's Child Victims Act to allow survivors to bring lawsuits against organizations that harbored abusers, regardless of when the abuse occurred.
In 2019, I was asked to help with some child abuse prevention advocates to unravel this law that was preventing access to the courts for survivors of child sexual abuse. So think about folks who were abused, decades ago, whether it was at a school, at a church, or through a Boy Scouts or similar organization. They were not provided really a fair opportunity to the courts, and they had been fighting for years to get access to the courts so that they could bring civil claims against the church or the schools or the organizations that harbored those abusers. And in 2023, we secured passage of the Child Victims Act. It was challenged in court on constitutional grounds, as we expected, and I was really blessed to be asked by some of the survivors as well as some state legislators to file an amicus brief defending the legislation. The Maryland Supreme Court heard the case last week, and we are awaiting the results of that. Regardless of the results, it is work that I am incredibly proud of, and to have been welcomed into the survivor community really genuinely is a blessing to me.